Put your tongue in your mouth. All right, Tall and Short Customs. Girl, you always got something to say. I feel like Suge Knight. Why you all in the video saying stuff? Let me get back. I had to move away from this driveway. That way the other car can come through. So, Tall and Short Customs. That's Tall back there chilling, just picked her up. I've been slipping on these videos, and I say that every time I take a long time to post a video. I'm gonna park right up here in front of this house. The reason I've been slipping is because when I first started the channel, my goal was to focus on my hobbies, being the old school and a motorcycle. I haven't been doing work on the old school. Do you need your own YouTube channel? Yeah, you need your own, cause you all up in mine. Talking on mine. Well, that's fine, cause it's Tall and Short Customs. It's ours. But go back to the story with the goal of my channel was, you know, I got an old school, I'm working on it, but I took it to the shop to get body work and to get repainted, so it's not at the house for me to work on anymore. Part two, the motorcycle. I mean, I showed the work that I did on the motorcycle, the electric glide, the silverback, and instead of me doing any more upgrades to it, I chose to sell it. My buddy haven't got it yet, but I chose to sell it and I bought a brand new motorcycle. I don't want to spend money on putting a brand new sound system and upgrading a brand new motorcycle when I have a note associated with that motorcycle too. So I'm gonna go put this $3,000 sound system on this thing and get repoed, you know? Well, so that's been my reasoning for really not uploading videos, because it's not focusing on the content which I initially started the channel. And the last big ride I did was when we went down to Myrtle Beach for Bike Week. And I've been riding around the neighborhood and, you know, on the bike riding, but not rides worth me posting. You know, I'm not going out of town. I'm just doing maybe an hour or two rides around home. So I haven't been getting it in. And it's been hot. All right, my bad. My battery died on my phone, and I'm the person that will run my cell phone battery dead and then leave it on the charge to charge all day to get up to 100% before I take it off. But what I was going at, and look, just that quick, 10 minutes, Tall, knocked out sleep. But what I was saying was it's been hot, like 95 degrees, 90 degrees. My truck's at 102 degrees the other day. I'm not riding in that weather. I'm in the truck with the AC going for sure. And I ride a little bit at night. That's boring. I just to get out. But I don't like riding at night, especially near where I live at. It's a new development, this whole area. So it's a 2 lanes, and it used to be woods. So there's all kinds of quitters. So I don't want to come home at 10, 11 o'clock, and it's a deer, squirrel, whatever the case may be, run out in front of me and jack me up. The only thing that I have been doing is playing in my garden, watering that, and working out. I said in a previous video about my workout when Tall and Short went on the walk and I did my morning thing. Just check my blood pressure. My goal is to lose like 2-3 pounds a week. So I started over yesterday because I had a day where I ate past the time that I was fast and I didn't do my full 12-hour fast like I normally do. You know, I had some days where I skipped exercise. I can't do a 90-day grind when I left a day out. Got to start all over again. So I started again yesterday and did an exercise, got it in. Same thing this morning, exercise, got it in. So I'm just thinking I'll just do a weekly check-in to see how my blood pressure has changed and to see if I lost any weight. 2022, I started the new year right. 2020, I started the new year right. I started at 255, and then by March, I was down to 235. So I lost 20 pounds in those couple of months. But what turned me around was the pandemic. I was waking up at 4:30, going to the gym from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, come home, take a shower, and go to work. That was my routine. I was going hard. But when the pandemic hit, I stopped going to the gym because the gym was closed, and I started working from home. So I started waking up later and later and go downstairs and go to work. And then I come back upstairs when I got off work and I eat dinner. Then I lay on the couch and watch TV until it was time to go to bed. So all of those bad habits that was going for months and months and months at a time, I gained, I gained that 20 pounds back like it was nothing. So what I'm going to do right now, get ready to take Tall inside the house. I'm going to go over the notebook on how I'm keeping track of my weight and my blood pressure and see the workout that I did yesterday and today. I put it in fast mode, like the time lapse. And I'm going to do weekly updates. That way we can see if there was any changes in my blood pressure from day to day, and also to see the changes in my weight, if it is any. And you know what? Maybe I'll just talk about the motorcycle, some cheap upgrades that I can do. It was easier for me to do upgrades and different stuff to the Silverback because it was paid for. Like, what's $100 here, $100 there? But for me to do any upgrades, anything to the new motorcycle, I'm like, I'd rather put that money towards the note, pay it off, and then do some upgrades. We'll see. I know that's soon to change, knowing me, but we'll see. All right, let me take Tall inside the house, have her laid down, and I'm going to talk about the workout that I'm doing. So I guess it's considered Tall and Short fitness until I do some upgrades to the new bike or I go to the shop and check on the old school. So bear with me a moment. I'm in the house and I've made it in just in time because it is dark and it is pouring down, raining. It's good for my garden. I was going to go outside and show how my garden looked, but I'll show that next week. Tall, right on time, out of there. All right, so I'm going to post up real quick how I am keeping tally of everything regarding my weight and my blood pressure. And I want to talk about it real fast. So this is day 1 and day 2. This is going to be a part 1 of 12. We're going for 90 days, and it's it's 12 weeks and 90 days. So each week I'm going to do a check-in. As you see, I started on the 15th, and my start weight is 247.3 pounds. I checked my blood pressure in the morning. It was 137 over 101, which is high. That's considered pre-hypertension. And after I worked out, I sat for a minute, drank some water, and just cooled down, took a shower. And I took it again. It was at 120 over 85. This morning, I did the same thing. I checked my blood pressure, which was a little bit lower than what it was on the first day. It was 131 over 99. After I worked out, drank some water, cooled down, took a shower, it was down to 113 over 80. And this is something that the doctor told me when I went to do my checkup last year. If I was to work out and lose some weight, obviously to lower my blood pressure and my cholesterol. With my workout, I chose 5 different exercises that I wanted to do and to focus on. And at the end of the exercise, I have a jump rope challenge. And that's my endurance, jumping rope. Sometimes I might go for a jog or a walk. But I'm going to post a jump rope challenge right here. And every time, every week it's something, not every week, every day it's something for you to do different on that jump rope challenge. Now, the exercise that I'm doing 3 sets of 10. The first one is knee tucks. The second exercise, 3 sets of 10 crunches where I clap my hands in between my legs. So 1, 2, 3. I'm doing 10 of those. So basically 10 on each side, 20 altogether. Next one is flutter kicks, where you lay on your back and you kind of kicking your legs up. And I do those for 2 minutes, 3 sets for 2 minutes. Next one, mountain climbers, 3 sets for 1 to 2 minutes. It kind of depends on when I'm like, oh my goodness, I got to stop, but I have to make sure I get that minimum of 1 minute in. And the next exercise is knee touches. Ankle touches. So I'm laying on my back with my legs bent, and I'm going back and forth touching. And I do those to a burnout until it's like I feel it in my sides and I can't do it no more. With doing exercises like that, the quantity is not important. It's not important how many you do. It's all about your form. So it's the quality, the quality of my deep touches. So just want to make sure that I'm doing my full range, not a halfway. So okay, half. No, I have to do a full exercise. So far, I mean, it's going pretty good. And what I think I'm going to incorporate is at night, hop on that Peloton so that I can add to my endurance to make myself sweat. So do about maybe one of the 20-minute minimum runs on the Peloton, and that'll help out. Me drinking as much water as I'm drinking and sweating, a lot of times every time I do this, I feel like I can just feel everything just like sliding off. As far as me losing weight and also getting my endurance back when it comes to walking. Even like the simple things, when I gain weight, it's like, oh my goodness, I don't feel like being able to tie my shoe. And I mean, that's about it. We're going to see where we go on week 2 and see if we lost any weight if I lost any weight and if I'm being consistent with my blood pressure. Does it continue to drop? I'm going to walk outside to the motorcycle real quick and just chat on that. So as you can see, it's a big change outside. Now it's pouring down, raining, which is good for my garden because it's been so hot outside. Let me bring my dirt in. But I don't know. The only thing I've done to this bike was put the bars on. I might put another windshield on. A friend of mine, he has Apple CarPlay, and it's a plug that I can buy on Amazon for like $15. And I can have Apple CarPlay on my screen. 107. Kind of wish I would have went with the 114, but I can also do a big bore kit to turn it to a 128. But that's maybe when I get about 50,000 miles or something on it. And stretch bags. And I want a tour pack, like a color match tour pack. But now, once again, going to the thousands. And to get this in black would have been so much easier because a lot of the motorcycle Harley stuff come in black off Amazon. But until then, I'm just going to ride it as is. No upgrades to it just yet. But once again, it's me, so it is subject to change. That's all I got. Today is 1 of 12 of my 90-day, 12-week workout series until I do something with the motorcycle, go on an interesting ride, or go up to the shop and mess with the colors for a minute. I still want to work and figure out that Holley EFI system. Not Holley, but it's related, the Atomic 2 MSD system. But it's inside the shop, it's on jack stands, and I really don't, she's still asleep. I really don't feel like going up there and bothering with it. It's tons of other stuff I need to tend to, so the car can wait. I need to buy a whole bunch of parts for the car, but I want to make sure that he's coming closer to finishing the car before I buy parts, because I simply don't want a garage full of boxes that I'm not using. So I'm waiting until they get closer to that time. Until then, if y'all have any suggestions regarding the bike, really not too much on the car. So if any questions about it, let me know and I can make a video and go up there and talk about it. Work out any other techniques as far as eating or workouts you think I should do or incorporate in what I'm currently doing, comment and let me know. As always, like, subscribe, and comment. I really liked the back and forth. I had a guy that was commenting with me last night, like 2 in the morning. We were talking about the MSD system on one of the old videos I put up. All right, everybody, we all take it easy, and we'll see y'all next week. Oh, if y'all have a Peloton, my name is Jaychiz. I want to drop it right here. Add me. Maybe we can do a workout or something together on the Peloton. All right, y'all, be easy. Stay healthy and talk soon. See you next week.